How's it going, my lovely butterflies? This is the Awakened Butterfly, and I am back with another video. If this is your first time coming across my channel, please stay for the entire video. If you enjoy the content, don't hesitate to like and subscribe to my channel. How's it going, everyone? I hope everyone's having a great day. I hope everyone's taking care of themselves mentally, physically, and spiritually. As you guys can tell by the title, today we will be talking about narcissism and how it's linked to gang stalking. Today I will be not only talking about narcissism, but I will be diving a little deeper into the topic. I know you guys have been seeing a lot of YouTube videos, a lot of Instagram videos, etc., social media videos, and quotes about being posted about narcissism, about people suffering from narcissistic personality disorder, or about people who are dealing with people who has narcissistic personality disorder. And what I'm going to do today is talk about the history of narcissism and how it actually came to be. And the history of narcissism started way back from ancient Greece, and a story was told by a poet by the name of Homer. He was explaining how the queen Persephone, which was also the goddess of vegetation, and also later on came to become the queen of the underworld, was seduced by this flower. It was a beautiful white flower, and she said that the energy from the flower and the charm of the flower seduced her. And due to that situation taking place, that flower became like a mythical character back in the ancient Greece times. And due to that, it inspired another poet by the name of Ovid to create a poem slash love tale by the name of Metamorphosis. And in this tale, it explains how a handsome young man by the name of Narcissus was a really self-centered person. He really just cared about himself. He was really self-absorbed. And it explained how every time someone attempted to get close to him, to show him any type of love and affection, he would reject them. Due to his behavior, his mother became concerned, and she took him to a therapist by the name of Narcissus. And Narcissus was a visionary slash collective, due to the fact that he got involved. He interfered into someone's marriage, and due to this, he took sides. And once he did that, one of the gods or goddesses, it was Juno and Javot, I think. I don't want to get the names wrong. Hold on, guys. Let's see. Hold on, guys. I just want to get those two names right. I'm sorry. Okay, hold on. Okay. Right here. It is Jove and Juno. Okay. Jove is the one that he sided with in the marriage situation, and Juno became angry and cursed Narcissus with not being able to see again. And Jove compensated him, Narcissus, by not giving him his vision back, but he gave him the vision of the future. He was able to see the future after that. He rewarded him with that for Juno taking his vision away. So now Narcissus' mom has taken him to Narcissus, the blind visionary, And she asked him, would her son, due to his behavior, would he live a long life? And he told her, yes, he would, as long as he didn't come to know himself. And with that being said, that was something that she kept with her, and me not knowing but assuming she probably tried to get through to her son, but it probably didn't work. And I say that because he ended up accumulating a lot of lovers that he rejected. He drew them in due to his charm and his handsomeness, but once they tried to show him any type of love or true affection, he rejected them. So pretty much everyone was rejected, and he did have male and female lovers. One of his male lovers became very upset due to the fact that his love was so rejected by Narcissists that he went to the goddess Nemesis, and he asked Nemesis to put a curse on Narcissist to where he will fall deeply in love but not know the objective of love. So with that being said, Nemesis granted him that, and one day Narcissist was wandering off in the woods and was being echoed by it was a wood nymph by the name of Echo, and she echoed everything that he said in the woods. But when she came to when she approached him, well, she had a speech impediment, okay? So everything that he said, she attempted to repeat that, and she could only repeat the words that he spoke. So he was comfortable with someone mimicking him because he was so self-absorbed. But once she approached him to try and show him some form of affection, he fled away from her, and as he did with everyone. And she was only tolerated by the narcissist as long as she was mirroring something about him, something that he admired about himself. But once she approached him and wanted to show him any type of affection, she was automatically rejected. So once this curse was put up on him by the goddess Nemesis, he was in the woods one day and he came up on a pond, and he suddenly looked in and saw his reflection. He suddenly became in love with himself. And this is where the traits and characteristics of someone with a narcissistic personality disorder comes from. They're pretty much self-absorbed. They pretty much feel that there's none other important but themselves, and they're only interested and concerned with themselves. And the behavior patterns of being self-absorbed, arrogant, having a lack of empathy, a lack of consideration for other people are a lot of traits that are associated with someone having narcissistic personality disorder. And due to the history behind narcissism and the negative energy that followed Narcissus upon his journey, his life's journey, it is possible that the narcissist can be demonically possessed. The increase of evil in the world would explain why you have seen a lot of videos about narcissism. You have heard a lot of people speaking out about narcissistic family members, narcissistic partners, men and women, but majority of the time it is men in this situation. But who knows? I don't really feel comfortable with saying that because it's a big world out there, and you never know who's all narcissistic. So I'm not gonna put a gender on it, but it is majority men that are narcissistic, and it's probably due to the male demonic energy behind um, the history of the disorder. But who knows, it's just an opinion. But just like most demons, they need assistance. The narcissist needs assistance. They need someone there to boost their ego. They need someone there to feed off of. They need someone to put down to make them feel more important. It's important for them to have. And they also, those people are the ones that they really reject. They just use them for that reason. But however, the narcissists also have people that they admire, people that they appeal to. And those are the ones who mirror them. Pretty much the ones that remind them of them. Pretty much the ones that lack empathy, need the ego boosting, has a lack of regard and consideration for anyone. Those are the people that they draw to. However, through experience, I've realized that the people that they draw to, that reminds them so much of them, those people reject them. So it's like an ongoing effect of narcissism. The people that they're drawn to are narcissistic, but they reject the narcissist because the narcissist is trying to come forth with real, genuine love, which is something that a true narcissist does not value. However, those same people that are rejecting that narcissist that is trying to show the genuine love will also go and seek another narcissist to try and show their love to, and will too be rejected. It's crazy, guys. That is so crazy. But they too, like the narcissists in the ancient tale, only tolerate mirroring. Like I said, they only tolerate someone who reminds them of them. Acting, thinking, talking, just like them. He only tolerated Echo as long as she stayed clear of him. But echoed his own words back to him. And it kind of makes you think about when you're in a relationship with a narcissist and it's like you're with them, but you're lonely at the same time, because it's like they only use you as their supply when it's essential for them. And then when they have no need for you, you're disregarded. So it's just like you're there, but you're not. And that's kind of like with Echo. She was there, but she had a connection with narcissists, but she didn't. Self-centeredness will only allow them to deal with them. And this is because to them, they're the only ones that matter. No one else. Everyone else are just pawns in their game of manipulation and deceit. Any empath who attempts to love them will be destroyed. And I'm not trying to be negative, guys. It's true. It's true. Anyone that has a loving, caring, healing nature will be destroyed by a narcissist. They are a narcissist's biggest dream, and then they turn into their biggest nightmare. The dream is a new batch of supply, someone else to drain, someone else to, boost them even more. But once this person finds them out, it's like their worst nightmare. But at the same time, they still need that energy. So that's when all the tactics start to kick in order to try and condition that person to, get them back where they want them to be. The empath sees the narcissist as someone they can love, care for, support, sometimes heal. And the narcissist triggers the healing nature inside of the empath. It's like a spiritual thing. It's like they automatically know that they're around a narcissist without knowing that they're a narcissist, but they feel that due to their healing energy, their healing nature, they feel the urge to help that person in some kind of way. Even before they meet them, they already feel that it's something about them that they need to help them with. And vice versa, the narcissist sees the empath with a light around them, and they see them as nothing but supply, nothing but energy, nothing else. It's, when they see the light, they know that this person is loving, caring. It's the healing energy that they're attracted to. And that is the energy that they want to destroy within you. And they want it for themselves. The narcissist will only see the empath as light, a source of energy, and nothing more. The energy that the empath provides will be used for whatever self-motivates the narcissist. Whatever the reason may be, who knows? Their own selfish reasons. Providing attention, compliments, giving them the ego boost that they need. Having a vulnerable energy, to abuse and take advantage of, having the empath having vulnerable energy for them to feed and take advantage of, for them to feed off of. It feeds their energy. It feeds their demon inside. That's what I was trying to say. All right. Now I'm gonna talk about something that I'm pretty sure a lot of people are wondering out there. I know I used to wonder about it, and now I understand why that was happening. Is why the narcissist destroys your things, destroys your possessions, your finances, and why do they want to see you homeless? Why do they do all they can to try and manifest homelessness in your life? Well, I have a couple of key points that I'm going to discuss with you guys, explaining why I feel that they do these things, okay? Number one is revenge tactic. And this is when the empath doesn't comply with what they want. Because they're used to being in control, used to having that power through that demonic energy. And when you don't feed that energy, they automatically go into revenge mode. They don't care what they have to do in order. At this point, there's no limit to what they feel they have to do in order to get you to comply, to get you back into that space that they once had you in. Another point is that they have a big appetite for control. And they feed off of control and power. That's their food. That's what they have an appetite for. And anyone that has that light around them, that healing energy, they see them as vulnerable. Anyone who stands up to them and regains their power against them, they will most definitely try and destroy their things, their finances. Want to, try and destroy their home. And then, overall, I'm pretty sure anyone that's dealt with a narcissist know that they are obsessed with revenge. It makes them happy it makes them feel good about having some type of control. And a lot of times when you step into someone's personal boundaries, they usually become more compromising. And the narcissist knows that. So, they may tell any private information that you shared with them when they become upset with you to try and get you to comply. And this is why it's always good to just be honest with others and be honest with yourselves. Never tell the narcissist anything that you haven't or will not have a problem with telling someone else. Because as soon as they become upset with you, that is one of the tactics that they will use. They will destroy your finances by trying to get you fired from your job. They will come to your job and cause a scene. They will try and make you late from work numerous times, knowing that you're on a point system. They will try and keep you up and arguing with them into an altercation. Use noise campaigns, baiting, into an argument. Anything to drain your energy, to keep you thrown off focus so you can't perform well at work or even go to work for that matter. They will do all kinds of things to try and destroy your finances. that ruin your relationships with other people, pretty much trying to ruin your whole life. They do these things because they want you to feel that they're the only ones there for you. Even though they're causing you all this pain, they want you to feel that they're the only ones that are there to help you. And they will run everyone away and say, well, look, where is everyone now? Or they will mess up your finances and say, oh, now you need me to help you. And all in all, they're the ones that orchestrated this, so you can need their help if you needed them after all of this. They want you to think again before you challenge them. This usually involves you standing up for yourself against the narcissistic abuse. And they destroy your things, your finances, your home, everything associated with you to try and make you think again before you stand up for yourself against them. Again. It makes them feel a higher sense of power and control. It's disgusting but true. They get a thrill out of seeing you need money. Especially need them for money. They get a thrill out of seeing you need a place to stay, to lay your head. And this is guaranteed. If you need them, once these things take place, you are guaranteed supply for the narcissist. They know that they have you then. Guaranteed. Guys, we really have to make sure we are not in a situation like this with anyone. Because the only thing it's going to do is drain you and pretty much just destroy everything that you've worked so hard for to build. These people are only here to destroy you. They possess a demonic energy that will not allow them to love or care about anyone but themselves. Anyone. And, it's very unfortunate. Very. And I feel very bad that I don't remember this Bible verse, the chapter and the verse, but I have the verse right here. And I'm going to read it. Lord, please forgive me. But it is related to narcissism, and the Bible already speaks of this, and it spoke on it in these days that it would be like this. And I feel that it is very much related to narcissistic individuals and narcissistic personality disorder. And it also explains why we hear a lot about narcissism today. And it says, in the last days there will come times of difficulty, for men will be lovers of themselves, lovers of money, proud, arrogant, abusive, disobedient to their parents, ungrateful, and unholy. This pretty much, to me, explains a narcissist in a nutshell. They're lovers of themselves. They're lovers of money. They're envious of anyone who's doing well. They want to be the only ones doing well, the only ones stable, the only ones, it's crazy because if you put a person like that alone, they will go crazy. They cannot be alone. They have to have someone around to boost their ego, whether it's them flashing their possessions in front of you, you actually complimenting them, boosting their ego, someone to put down in order to make them feel better about themselves and gain some type of sense of power and control. They need people to feed off of because these are demonic energies. They have no soul without someone to feed off of. It is so true. Without someone around, they will go absolutely insane. They have to feed off. They possess no type of energy, no type of personality, nothing of their own. Everything is from the spiritual energy of another individual. And we are not pawns for their games of manipulation and deceit. We are not their source of energy. And we are not, most certainly not put here to cater to people who don't have any means of showing any love or care for them, for anyone around them or their environment. It is very unhealthy. Um, it's just something we don't have to put up with, guys. And I know that you don't know who you're dealing with until you know who you're dealing with. That's very understandable. We've all went through that. However, we have to start when we first meet people, and even people that we already know, that deep down with the people that you already know, you feel that it's something and you can't quite put your finger on it. That's when it's time to start matching traits. With people that you first meet, let's just say that that's like a job interview. Well, not a job interview, I'm sorry, an interview to see, are they even suitable enough to be in your life? Because we have to understand people's motive for coming into our lives, especially meeting people on social media, dating sites, and things of that nature. We have to be careful. Of course, there are people out there, some honest people that just want to get to know people and have a good time and see where it takes them. However, there are also plenty of people out here that are just looking for a narcissistic supply. And being someone's narcissistic supply is not healthy. It's very detrimental to your mental, physical, and spiritual health. I know you guys always hear me talking about mental, physical, and spiritual, because it has to be taken care of in all three aspects. Not just mentally, not just physically, and not just spiritually. All three. And I feel that when you're dealing with energy vampires, because that's exactly what a narcissist is, they drain you of all three. All three. And I think it starts mentally first with them. I would say physically first, because that's what, well, no. I would say mentally first, because, that's how you connect with someone first. It's really physical, because they say the physical attraction, but that's the obvious. Let's go a little deeper and go past that. Okay, the physical attraction, and then it's the mental. It's them trying to get into your head. And then it would be the physical, because you would probably connect, physically, and then that's where the spiritual connection comes in. So once this person breaks you down mentally, it will start to affect you spiritually and physically. Yes. In that order. In that order, guys. So, yeah. I really hope that this video helped someone. It most certainly helped me. I learned a lot myself from doing this video, gaining the research from this video. I learned a lot. And it made me realize that, guys, when I was younger, I used to wonder so much about people's behavior. Like, you wouldn't believe how I would just sit to myself and say, why did they just say that? Or why did they just do that? Or why are they acting this way? Because it didn't fit the situation. It didn't fit the situation at all. And now I realize that I'm older, that things are takes place more spiritual than anything. And our body is just the portal for all of the spiritual things that take place that we cannot see. That it starts from the things that we can't see, and then it manifests into the physical world. And this demonic energy that the narcissist carries takes back from centuries of transferred energy. Because remember, guys, it's never diminished, only transferred. And that brings me to say that I feel that the narcissist is the number one gang stalker of them all. Because if you think about it, they do it all. They do it all. They will go through, by them being so selfish, very self-absorbed, the leader of the crime group uses them more than ever. They possess everything. They have the seductiveness, the charm to draw people in. More than likely, they have the looks to draw people in, the conversation, the intelligence to draw people in. Since they're so self-absorbed, they're going to use all the tactics. They're not going to limit any tactics. There are some Gangstalkers out there that are actually fearful, guys. They're doing the job, but they're very scared at the same time. And they end up becoming targeted individuals again because they refuse to go through certain lengths, carry out certain demands by the group leader. So once they do that, they're then demoted from being they went from target individual to Gangstalker, from Gangstalker back to the target individual because they didn't want to comply, right? So yeah. That, do you guys see how the cycle goes? It's really crazy. So since they possess all of these, they will go through any length, is what I'm trying to say. Any length. Like I said, there's some that will have to go back to the targeted individual because they were afraid. The narcissists, on the other hand, nothing really scares them when it comes to attacking someone else because it's their supply. They were recruited by the head demonic energy in the spiritual realm. Let's say that the narcissist was recruited to the highest rank in the spiritual realm for gang stalking, for everything. They're the head demonic energy behind gang stalking. Because it doesn't just have to take place with romantic relationships. They can come in, a narcissist can be your parents, your brother, your sister, your uncle. It could be anyone. Anyone. So, yeah. Guys, if you hear I'm sorry if you just heard my stomach growling. It's very early and only thing I've had is coconut water and blueberries and my tea that I'm drinking here. I'm about to have some breakfast. I had to get this video out because it's very important. I wanted to share it with you guys. I wanted to have it uploaded, before later up in the day so you guys can view this. I hope you guys enjoy it very much. Guys, I normally don't do this, but I am going to place a schedule on certain days that I do certain videos. I'm trying to start some new things. I got some new things that I'm going to try to do to, boost up the channel a little more. So, yeah, stay tuned for that, guys. I love you guys so much. I'm done rambling on. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe to my channel. Continue to take care of yourselves mentally, physically, and spiritually. Please share this video if you don't care. And until the next video, guys, peace and love.